Hey y'all, it's Mary, and I am in the middle of my 12 Days of Christmask collab with Laurie Latimer, and I'll link her below. If you haven't already gone over and met her and subscribed to her, please do that. She's just a lovely, lovely lady, and she knows a lot about lots of things like YouTube and makeup and skincare. She knows a lot about skincare. She does a lot of skincare routines and tells you about them and does beautiful, beautiful makeup. She's just a lovely, lovely person, and she asked me to collab with her, and I'm so excited about that. My first collab, so I'm really having a lot of fun and enjoying this. So also though, this is going to post on Mask Monday, so it's also Mask Monday, which I do with the Mask Monday ladies, and I will tag them as well. And then what you can do is with that tag, you can go to that on YouTube and see all of the ladies that do the masking. So over the weekend, I bought this Spa-scription Bedazzled, as I've been wanting to try a good peel-off mask. And I notice a lot of people are having trouble with peel-off masks, that they are not peeling off well. So I'm gonna start this. I probably should have already started it. I'm probably gonna have to stop. I usually forget to take my mask off before I'm done with the video because I don't like the video to go too long. But when I was reading these instructions, it says keep this on for 30 minutes. Now, this scared me, y'all. To use, see tutorial on, well, it tells you, all right, whatever. All right, thoroughly blow, okay. Make sure you shave first. What? That says for men. Make sure you shave first. So, you know, I've got this peach fuzz. And it's a lot of peach fuzz and a few whiskers and all. And if this is going to really hurt, I'm not sure about it, but I'm going to attempt. I'm going to attempt to put it on. So I wasn't sure which one to use, firming, illuminating, or pour refining, because I need all of those. But I thought since it's holiday time and all, I would start with the sparkly, the silver sparkles. So I am going to, well, when I had the other box similar to this, I just was able to pop it right out of this little thing here. I'm not going to use that spatula because I have a spatula from the other box, and I might be able to pass that spatula along to somebody. So anyway, oh, here it is, very gloppy. It smells like glue. I'm not sure about that. So, but I love these sparkle, it's like glitter in here, and they're super sparkly. So I'm going to put them on, and let's see, we will see how this goes. Hey y'all, I got interrupted because I forgot my questions that I was going to answer, so I thought I would just put this all on, and when I went to open up each of them to see what was in there, the pink one was like only half full. So I decided to try them all. And it's been on for a while. It's been on a good 15 minutes, maybe longer. And I do feel it tightening some places, but not everywhere. So anyway, I'm gonna do the this or that Miss Pat made. She is Blessed GMP, and I will link her below so that you can do this if you'd like to. I don't think she typed up the questions, but I'll type them up and put them below. And they're just this or that. So hopefully it won't be too long of a thing. There's 15 questions, and it's just fun Christmas stuff. Miss Pat has done this a few times that I've known about, that I've done. She just comes up with some really good this or that's. So number one is colored lights or white lights. We had colored lights growing up, and when I was a kid, they had these big fat lights that were just beautiful on a tree. And then they came out maybe in the 70s, I want to say, with the littler lights. I know, like, usually when I was a kid, again, the people that had the white lights were all the very wealthy people. The regular folk like me had colored lights, and they're just, that's always been my preference. Although I do, white on a tree is just beautiful too, but I prefer colored lights. Number two is a fresh tree or an artificial tree. I would always prefer fresh tree. I love the smell of the fresh trees. And we always had a fresh tree when I was a kid, because people used to put trees up when I was little, maybe a week ahead. And my dad was saying when he was a kid, he would go to bed Christmas Eve and wake up on Christmas Day and the house would be decorated and the tree would be there. So a fresh tree would be just fine for that. But now you can't really put a fresh tree out the day after Halloween and have it be fresh for Christmas. So an artificial tree is better for that situation. But I would prefer a fresh tree. We did get an artificial tree probably in the 70s or so. And they're just not as much fun. But we had shag carpeting, so the pine needles made a mess. 3, ham or turkey for Christmas meal. We have turkey for Thanksgiving, and my dad doesn't like turkey. So he liked ham. For Christmas and for Easter, we would have ham. Number 4, frosted sugar cookies or gingerbread man. And love good gingerbread men, and fun to decorate if you've got kids to do that with. It's so much fun. But I do make frosted sugar cookies to take to church for our Christmas meal, which we won't be doing this year, due to COVID. So, but anyway, and number 5 is outdoor lights. Do you like the regular kind of lights or those icicle lights? Those icicle lights are so pretty when they're done right. When they're hanging properly and they're not falling off the house, they're just absolutely beautiful. I like any kind of outside decorations. I love to drive up and down the street and the neighborhood, and look at the lights. So any kind of lights are good with me. 6, do you like to use bags or use wrapping paper for gifts? I love to wrap presents, love to wrap with paper, but I just don't have the time. And I also don't have a lot of gifts that I have to give. So the shopping bags are so cheap and cute nowadays, so that's what I end up using instead of wrapping. But if I had a lot of free time and was giving all kinds of gifts, I would love to wrap, because I love to wrap and put pretty bows on and things like that. Number 7, do you like to get do you give Christmas cards or do you write the letter? When I was a kid, that letter was dreaded by my family unless it came from 1 or 2 people, but we'd get a few, and my mom always thought it was like people bragging. But if it was a good letter from a family member that we hadn't seen in a long time, that was nice to get the letter. But I do like to get Christmas cards, and people don't really do them that much anymore. Anyway, I'm old-fashioned, especially for Christmas, for traditional things. 8, do you travel or stay home? And for Christmas, I usually stay home. Even as a kid, we always stayed home. But now that I live far from my family, I usually don't go at Christmas time because it's too hard to travel at that time with snow. That's pretty much what keeps me from traveling at Christmas time. Although I have done it, I just prefer not to. Number 9, do you like the scent of peppermint or pine in the house? I love peppermint scent, but pine. Right now I have going Iced Pine by Scentsy, and it smells like I have a real Christmas tree in this house. It smells like I have 5 real Christmas trees in this house. I just love it. 10, do you open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? And we always do Christmas Day, but my father's side of the family, we had a big party on Christmas Eve, and Santa would come, but we wouldn't see him, and we'd get one present from there, and then like our aunts and uncles would give us presents, and that was mostly like cards with money. So we did get to open something on Christmas Eve, but then when we got to be a little bit older, when we would come home from that party, like in our late teens, and we'd be up still and it would be late, my mom would let us open one thing that she would pick, which was usually like pajamas or something. And then 11 is new pajamas or an ugly sweater. I don't have an ugly sweater. I mean, I have some ugly sweaters, but maybe not the ugly sweater, a Christmas time sweater. But I think it's a fun idea to have a party like that. But I would prefer new pajamas. I would love to have, maybe someday we can all get together and have an ugly party, an ugly sweater party. I know Miss Diane, Diane's Glam Fam, wants to do ugly sweater. I'd have to probably make one. I never bought one, so I might take a sweater and decorate it pretty funny. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. Number 12 is, do you prefer fudge or chocolate covered cherries? Definitely fudge and homemade. When I was a kid, my sister and my cousin and I got a box of the chocolate covered cherries on, I want to say it was Thanksgiving. It might have been Christmas, but we went under the tablecloth, underneath the table. Nobody knew we were down there, and we ate a whole box of chocolate covered cherries and got so sick. and we thought we were so cool until we got sick. And just the scent of the chocolate covered cherries would make me so sick after that. It's taken me a long time to be able to even eat one again, so I don't really care for them. 13, presents first or breakfast first? Well, always presents first. I mean, come on. Who can settle themselves down to eat breakfast first? And 14, do you alternate unwrapping gifts, or is it a big free-for-all? I don't remember when we were real little, but I know that my sister and I were very shy, so it's possible, you know, we waited till mom and dad said it was okay. But I do remember a little bit older when we would alternate, because my parents wanted to see what we got. So my brother would open something and then me, and then like that. And then 15 is, do you prefer a stocking or advent calendar? We always had stockings, and we did not have a chimney, but we put them on the bookcase, and we would get an orange and some nuts, that were in the shells already. We had a nutcracker on the coffee table, and candies would be in our stockings, and we just love that. But an advent calendar is lots and lots of fun, and as you see on all these videos you're seeing of people opening their advent calendars, so much fun. But when I was a kid, if you were lucky enough to get an advent calendar, it was usually had chocolates in it. One year, somebody sent our family an advent calendar, but then when you'd open like one, or two, or number, December 5th or whatever, there was one chocolate, and there were 3 of us children. So that wasn't so much fun. But anyway, that's it for the this and that. And I'm gonna, this is still a little sticky in places, and I tried to put it on evenly. Whoops, I dropped my washcloth. I was gonna take it off for y'all, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, because it's still very sticky. And I'm telling you, I have had it on now. If I look, it's 10. Oh, I've had this on for 20 or 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna hang up with y'all and get off of here, and I'll take it off when it dries, which might be another hour for all I know. But anyway, y'all have a blessed Monday, and I'll be looking for y'all's Mask Monday videos. I can't get to everything in Monday, so it may take me till Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday to finish them all up, but I try real hard. Y'all, count your blessings. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, the secret word this time is dog. And I'll tell you something, those glitter masks are horrible. They ruined my washcloth, and they made a mess on my sink, and it took me hours to get it all off of my face. Just wanted you to know. Bye-bye.